잘 먹겠습니다. Nossa, eu tô nervosa, amiga. Tô passando.
It's so good.
I haven't gotten
so
to the
soft.
meat yet.
So good. Extremely good.
구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다.
Oh, that's so good.
자기소개 부탁드립니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 로마입니다. 저는 21예요.
안녕하세요. 저는 마리아입니다. 21예요.
21살. So last time in the interview you told me that you like 짜장면. What's your favorite food in Korea?
Jajangmyeon.
짜장면.
Jajangmyeon.
Okay.
So good.
Why? Why is your
Because in Brazil we don't have any like taste like that.
came to one of the most expensive places they sell 짜장면 at? So this is like Korean beef 짜장면. This is the dish that we're gonna try
Oh.
in Brazil and South America and just in general. Meat culture is really big, right? So the Brazilian steak is obviously very famous.
Yeah.
The one that you skew the meat and then you kind of cut parts of it.
It's rodillo.
It's not a name. It's like a practice. I don't know if you guys have any kind of restaurant like this when you have like as much food as you can get.
So it's basically like all you can eat buffet.
Yeah, but like they bring the meat to you in the stick, and then you can get as much as you want.
Yeah.
Right.
But you pay a specific amount to get a lot of meat. And they bring you like different types of meat, so they kind of like yeah.
You can choose. You
Yeah.
say, oh, I don't want that one. So
I have a little sign, so you can say like if you like, I still want eat, and the other side like I don't want it anymore.
Have a break. I don't want to eat anymore, and then I want again, and the meat comes. So
The parts of beef that we eat in Korea and Brazil is quite different. So for example, I think one of the most famous cuts in South America is picanha.
This is like the three most famous types: picanha, maminha, and fraldinha. I guess I'm not the biggest meat lover, so I don't think I should be talking
I cannot talk about that.
예, 감사합니다.
Hi, gente. Can you take a picture?
Of course, yeah.
잘 먹겠습니다. Hi, gente, ó. Já não
That's the
tá
only
bem.
thing I can say in Korean too.
Moça.
맛있어. 잘 먹겠습니다.
Something that is related to eating.
Moça, eu não tava afim de... Nossa, eu tô nervosa, amiga. Tô passando...
It's so good.
I haven't gotten
so
to the
soft.
meat yet.
So good. Extremely good.
Gente, como é que eu vou botar isso na minha boca? This I cannot do.
한 입에 뭐야?
Can I... For the people.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. The meat is very good, like very soft, but different from Brazil. They have a little bit more nerves. I think that's how you say it. I should start doing mukbangs. Apparently, I'm pretty good at it.
You should. You should. I really want to learn Korean.
Me too.
한국인 친구는 많이 만들었어?
아니.
아니요.
I have one friend, just one Korean friend, but she's in Jeju. She's from there, so I cannot see her right now.
So other foreigners who are in Korea, they tell me it's quite hard to make friends, Korean friends in Korea. Would you agree with that?
If you don't know the Korean, it's hard. And it's not Korean's fault. It's understandable. But if you do know Korean, I think it's pretty easy to make friends. I don't think it's... Koreans are really receptive, which I didn't think they would be before coming here, but they are.
Some people say they approach you because you're a foreigner, and some others say they avoid you because you're a foreigner.
Yeah. Can we reveal something? There is usually mostly specific people that follow all the foreigners. It feels like they're hunting for foreigners. It's kind of weird because sometimes you meet someone and you're like, university, another foreigner, and you get like their Instagram just so you can get in contact. And there's like this same person that follows everyone.
So you're kind of telling me there are a specific type of people who just follow foreigners. Just because you're a foreigner, not just actually a person.
I think
so.
I think so.
I think so.
Do you think it's because they're trying to learn English, maybe?
Maybe they like the vibe because apparently if you go to Hongdae, for example, for the parties, you can see the foreigners are the ones that are more like excited to it, you know, and
Dancing
they
a lot,
kind of
talking
agree
a
to
lot, so loud.
everything. So I think that's the vibe they're trying to get into it. I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
It's just specifically they like to go out with foreigners.
Maybe Brazilian girls too, like in Brazil, K-drama are so
Famous
popular right now. So even like old people, old women was like, I want to get a Korean boyfriend. So
right now. A CEO.
a CEO, yeah.
Why do you think those Brazilian girls want to meet just specifically Korean guys?
I don't think so, just Brazilian. I think it's because of the K-dramas. The K-dramas became
K-dramas.
famous, and now everyone thinks like the K-drama portrays a man in the a Korean man that is kind of perfect. He's rich. He pays attention to you. So
He's a handsome.
So like that's
rich.
the image they have when they come to Korea, that every man's gonna be. Honestly, most of the guys here are really pretty.
Really pretty, yeah.
Right, so you guys want to try menbosha?
Oh sure.
Yeah. menbosha가 뭔지 알아? 잘 몰라? In this fried stuff, there's minced shrimp in it.
It really looks like.
Got a mayonnaise there.
It's actually so good.
이 소스에 찍어 먹어봐.
그거.
Oh my god, mozilla. It's a little bit spicy.
Hey, spicy.
I think it's like a wasabi mayo, maybe.
I'm not strong for spicy things, so it's gonna be worse.
The middle one is really good.
Really?
The pepper
Okay.
jelly.
Okay, so I'm going.
But it's not spicy at all.
Really?
Trust me.
Like
Good.
맛있어. You like it?
맛있어?
네.
네.
Since you guys said there are many Brazilian girls who are kind of into Korean guys, are you guys into Korean guys?
Off camera, just joking.
Just joking.
No, I'm just joking. But like we have this saying of Maria Hashi. It's like
In Brazil, it's kind of
chopstick girl.
chopstick girl.
That's the
really
girl who likes the Asian, but it's most of the girls are not into in Brazil. Most of the girls, young girls, are not into the Asian guys. But a few of us, usually the ones that like K-pop and K-dramas, like the Korean guys.
Well, they have a term for that, which is chopstick girls. Why is it called chopstick girls?
I don't know. There's not an explanation.
The girl.
And
Brazil,
honestly-
Maria Hashi.
Honestly, it's not in a good way.
It's not in a good way.
It's a derogatory.
It's a joking way. Like, oh, she's such a Maria Hashi. Like, you have that kind of situation. For example, one thing you would probably hate in Brazil. Every single Asian person, it's called Japa, Japanese.
Japanese.
You're gonna be called, your nickname is gonna be Japa or
I thought it was
Japanese.
like Chinese.
No, they
No,
call
in
it
Brazil-
everyone Japa.
Yeah. Even if you're Korean or Chinese.
I mean, I've seen a lot of videos. Korean people are in like foreign countries, and a lot of them call Korean people Chino. It's like Chinese.
It's like that too, but for Japanese,
Japanese.
like Japa.
What was like the reason why you first came to Korea?
When I was 16 years old, I came to Korea to study a little bit. Spent like 1 month here studying. And then I did it. I really liked how Korean culture is so safe. It's so different from Brazil. And then I started liking like K-drama, and then K-pop, and then BTS, and then K-skincare, and everything based on K something. And then I choose like
Nice term.
K. So I'm here again.
So Luana, you told me one of the reasons why you came to Korea is because Korea is quite safe. Like compared to your country, Brazil, do you think it's much safer?
Extremely. It has some parts in Brazil that it's kind of safe, but
Hey, do you have any other places like this?
Disagrees, right?
Oh,
There's a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
stealing in Brazil. That's the problem.
Yeah, but this stealing in Brazil sometimes comes with your death. But
If you're in the Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro, it's really dangerous, extremely. We're from São Paulo.
Depends on
so
the neighborhood. Could be more dangerous or less dangerous,
Yeah.
but usually
So what are some of the things that you wouldn't be able to do in Brazil, but you can do in Korea?
walk in the street with your cell phone.
Oh, really?
Really.
on our hands.
On hand. Or metro or buses, you cannot in Brazil. Like me, when I'm walking, I have two phones in Brazil. One for who can steal me, and my real one.
Oh, really?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Like you're in the metro like that, someone could just take
and
it
run away.
You have like two phones?
Yeah, I have
Same
just.
time?
So this one I have like my bank account, and the other one I don't have anything.
A lot of people do.
It's a fake phone.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah, like the most of my friends can have two phones, and usually in Brazil I walk with two phones. One here, like where
So you
they
can
can
steal
see, you can steal, and this one I walk with here. So I put into here and walk.
I put it in my
The real
pocket.
phone.
You know the pickpockets from now that's Italy?
Yeah.
It's basically that. But like
Yeah.
the pickpockets are still kind of like they try their best to be discreet, open your bag and get like in Brazil they just get it from your hand and get
And,
out.
yeah.
You never know if they have it's not as common as America like USA, but you never know if the person has a gun or
A
not.
gun or a knife.
So we rather not try them, you know. So if you never know, just let them
Yeah.
get it.
Sometimes in Brazil, when I really need to
Safety.
see something or search something on the street,
Kinda do like this.
Yeah, we go something like and go like that and really hold hard your phone like that in the subway like
Holding with like two hands like this. I'm like literally in my neighborhood. If I want to get out of like the supermarket and go to I don't know my house, usually we use a lot of like taxis and Ubers just because my mom is scared that if I go by
Walking?
walking, I'm probably gonna get still. And it happens a lot in the car too.
Yeah.
You just smack your window, get your phone, and get.
broke your window and get your phone when you're in your car. So yeah.
So my parents' car are the one like bulletproof cars.
Yeah, mine too.
You have a lot of that in Brazil. Most of the cars when they can are bulletproof.
Is gun illegal in Brazil or is
Yeah,
it illegal?
it's illegal.
Illegal.
Illegal?
Yeah,
Well, a lot of them have guns.
but a lot. Yeah, yeah.
Just the gangsters or like just
No, like normal person.
people?
One.
I don't have a gun. Nobody has a gun.
I don't have a gun, but my family.
You have a gun.
I have pepper spray.
I really want pepper spray too.
그럼 마지막으로, is there any other Korean food that you want to try in the future?
It's a soup with noodles, but it's with ice. I don't know if in 2019 when I came here first, I eat it, and I don't know the name. I don't know where I can find.
I don't know how to pronounce it. But my teacher, like I had Korean class yesterday, but it's the basic one.
Nice.
And she showed like a menu and there's this 탕수육, which looks really nice that I wanted to try.
안녕하세요. 여기도 파스타.
I didn't see it. But that's I think the only one I want to try.
다음에도 기회가 있으면 같이 한번 또 먹어봅시다.
Okay. This time I have a food to try, okay?
This one you have a
I
food to
studied,
try.
I studied.
Yeah.
안녕.